You know those moments when the weather seems to have a plan of its own? Well, that's exactly what happened to Aya and Riku, one ordinary afternoon after school. The sky had been threatening all day, but you know how it is. You always think you can beat the rain home. They were walking their usual route, chatting about their day, when the first few drops started falling. At first, they were just tiny specks, barely noticeable. But within seconds, those innocent droplets turned into a full-on downpour. The kind that soaks you to the bone in minutes. "Run," Riku shouted, grabbing Aya's hand without thinking. And just like that, they were racing through the streets together. Their shoes splashing through, forming puddles, their bags bouncing against their backs. Despite being completely drenched, they couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all. They finally spotted a small overhang outside a closed shop. Not much, but enough to escape the worst of the rain. As they caught their breath, Aya suddenly became very aware of how close they were standing. The tiny shelter meant their shoulders were touching, and she could feel the warmth radiating from Riku, despite their wet clothes. Her heart started doing this funny little dance in her chest. You know that feeling when you're so aware of someone's presence that everything else seems to fade away? That's exactly what was happening. The sound of the rain created this magical bubble around them, like they were the only two people in the world. They didn't say much as they stood there, watching the rain fall in sheets before them. But sometimes, silence says more than words ever could. In that moment, something shifted between them. Maybe it was the way Riku's hand had lingered on hers a little longer than necessary, when he helped her under the shelter. Or maybe it was the way he kept stealing glances at her when he thought she wasn't looking. As the rain continued to pour, Aya realized that sometimes the most unexpected moments become the ones we treasure most. There they were, completely soaked, probably going to catch colds, but somehow, it felt perfect. Just two people, a tiny shelter, and the sound of rain weaving their story together.